I have used dry shampoos where you rub it in and all of a sudden you look like you're back in the 1800s and you're wearing like a George Washington powdered wig, and it's not cute. What is up? I hope you guys have been great. If you guys are new here, hello, my name is Jessica. Today's video is all about hair care tips and how to make your hair last longer throughout the week and how to go longer without washing your hair. This video was actually very highly requested from a previous video where I mentioned that I had gone 10 days without washing my hair and I maintained my hairstyle the whole time, and you guys wanted to know how I did it. So today I'm going to share with you guys my routine, how I style my hair, and all the tips I use to keep my hair just lasting through the week. If you guys enjoy this video and aren't already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe down below to join the family. Anyways, that's enough chit chat. Let's hop into this video. So first things first, my hair care routine. I actually start my hair care routine on Saturday. The way I wash my hair is first I just shampoo my hair normally, I rub it into my roots, I scrub, and then I rinse it with cold water. Then when I go for conditioner, this is the weird part. I never apply conditioner anywhere above here. I never apply conditioner to my roots. I just apply conditioner from about mid-length to the ends of my hair. The reason I do this is because I have always struggled with very oily and greasy hair, and I finally learned that for me, my conditioner was actually making my hair a lot greasier. The first day I would wash my hair would look really good from the conditioner, and then the second day it would already be greasy because conditioner, it just keeps your hair, I don't know, like well oiled, and if your hair does produce a lot of oil anyways, then applying conditioner there, that's just like an oil field. So like I said, the way I do it is I apply conditioner from about mid-length right here to the ends, and I just lather that in. I let it sit for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I rinse it out with cold water. So by skipping the conditioner in your roots, it's just allowing your hair's natural oils to be able to come out here and not be battling with the oils that the conditioner puts in your hair. Sometimes when you have longer hair, the oils from the top of your head don't always reach the bottom, which is why some people end up with very oily scalps and then very dry ends of hair. After I wash my hair, I let my hair air dry because I never use a blow dryer. I try to keep the heat on my hair very minimal, except for when I style my hair. So after my hair's dried, I just hang out all of Saturday. I let my hair just be natural. Second day hair just holds hairstyles so much better. If you guys have ever tried styling your hair right after you wash it, right after it's dry, you might notice that your hairstyle it falls. But if you go second day or even third day, the hairstyle is just going to last so much better. The next day on Sunday, I style my hair, and that is the hairstyle that I maintain throughout the whole week. Now that you guys know the routine I do, let's get into the actual tips. The main culprit of why you can't go longer without washing your hair and why your hairstyle does not just maintain throughout the whole week, it is your hair's natural oils. So when these oils come out, they can make you look greasy. So I'm going to show you guys how I minimize it and how I evenly distribute it to my whole hair. Tip number 1 is pretty common, and I feel like most people know about it, but I just thought I would just mention it. So if you guys don't know what dry shampoo is, it's a product that you spray at the roots of your hair to kind of just suck up all that oil. This one is my current favorite one. I really like this. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. It doesn't leave a lot of chalky bits in your hair, which I know a lot of dry shampoos do. I have used dry shampoos where you rub it in and all of a sudden you look like you're back in the 1800s and you're wearing like a George Washington powdered wig, and it's not cute. Tip number 2 is a tip I actually came up with myself, and I love it. I use it all the time. Oil absorbing sheets. So these are actually made for your face to absorb oil when you're wearing makeup. This works phenomenally. All you do is you take one of these little guys out, and I don't have too much oil in my hair right now because it's the beginning of the week. All you do is you put this on your roots and you kind of just wipe down. So this will absorb a lot of that oil that you have at your roots, as well as distribute some of that oil a little bit further down your hair. Tip number 3, use a bristled brush. It's just fantastic because it's so good at distributing oils. So the way I use this brush is I just brush from the very root of my hair, just down and I kind of just brush out. The reason this is great is because it distributes the oils at the roots of your hair throughout your hair. So that way the oils just don't all stay right at your roots. It gets distributed so all of your hair gets to benefit from your hair's natural oil. So if you guys have very oily roots and very dry ends, definitely pick one of these brushes up. Your hair's just suffering because your oils are not reaching the ends of your hair and they're kind of just dying. Tip number 4 is about maintaining your hairstyle. Some problems you may run into: when you sleep, your hair gets messed up. How do you deal with that? If you can do it, if you can deal with the slightly just annoying nature of this, when you go to sleep, take your hair and sleep with it up over your pillow, not getting squished, not getting flattened, or not getting kind of crimped or kinked. Now I know this is annoying and it might be very difficult the first few times you do it, but honestly it's so worth it. Your hair lasts so much longer. Now my other tip for this is to use a hairnet or a bonnet. This is something my grandma taught me to do and she still does it. If you move during the night, this is easier. Tip number 5, if you're trying to maintain curls throughout the week, something I have found very useful, which sounds kind of dumb, but hey, it works. I encourage my curls. Now, when I say encourage my curls, what I mean is that I kind of just encourage them to maintain their shape by twisting. This doesn't seem like it would actually work, but it does. The one thing you have to be careful with when doing this is making sure your hands are not oily. So wash your hands before you do this, because if you do have oils on your hands, it will apply all of those oils to your hair. It might make your hairstyle fall because now your individual hair strands are heavier and it can't really maintain that hairstyle. I promise you guys, this actually does work. I don't know why, but it does. It just works. Tip number 6 is how to encourage straight hair. What I do is I take my little bristle brush, I'll apply a little bit of serum to maybe halfway down my hair. I found that when I do straighten my hair, it tends to get a little either staticky or frizzy, and having that serum in your hair does keep it a little bit more weighted down. Apply that serum about halfway, and then I'll just brush down the length of my hair and then kind of just like pat and flatten. Tip number 7, as your hair does naturally just get oilier and you can't really hide it with dry shampoo, what you can do to go a little bit longer without washing your hair is start using other heatless hairstyles. My go-to heatless hairstyles: low ponytails, a little bit of a messy bun, and my favorite as of recently, which if you guys follow me on social media, you guys have probably seen this so much, headbands. I have been loving cloth headbands and bandanas. They're so cute, are just such a lifesaver once you're on like Thursday or Friday and you're like, oh my gosh, I just need to make it through the weekend, but my hair's too greasy. Use one of these bandanas. It covers up this whole front area. Tip number 8, sometimes throughout the week you're working out or it's hot and you want to tie your hair up, but you don't want to because you know as soon as you do, your hair is going to crease from your hair tie and all of a sudden your hairstyle is ruined. I got you. Instead of using a regular old hair tie, use a scrunchie. Vintage type of scrunchies that have a lot of scrunchie going on. You don't want to buy the ones that have like very minimal fabric that kind of just look a little scrunchy. No, you want these scrunchies from like the 90s. This scrunchie I love because it has this little bow on it and it just makes it a little bit more fun. But the reason why a scrunchie is so much better is this fabric around the hair tie keeps your hair from getting creased. Scrunchies were the ultimate lifesaver back when I was on my high school's cheer team, and we'd work out in the morning and we'd sweat, but nobody ever wanted to tie their hair up because all of a sudden your hair would just be ruined. Then somebody's mom suggested we use scrunchies, and that changed everything. It was a huge game changer because all of a sudden you could tie your hair up and you wouldn't end up with a ponytail crease. Tip number 9. Another great thing to utilize if your scalp is getting a little bit oilier and dry shampoo is just not doing the trick, use a hat. Now, when I used to think of this tip, I would just think of a baseball cap and I was like, I don't look good in those. However, I have learned in the last year, there are so many cute hats that are very trendy right now that actually look good on me. Just as a quick example of other hats besides baseball hats, the cabbie hat. This hat I actually really love. Very stylish, it's very trendy right now, and I mean, it hides all of this. Another type of hat that I've been loving is the beret. I usually wear my berets kind of a little bit more off to the side, It's just like a very fun thing to throw on, and it does hide those roots as well. So if you're looking for additional types of hats besides baseball hats, don't worry, there are some cute ones out there. You just gotta look and you gotta try them on, and eventually you'll figure out something that you like and something that looks good on you. And my final tip, tip number 10, if you want to go longer throughout the week without washing your hair, do not scratch your scalp. Sometimes when you don't wash your hair for a couple days, especially if you've never done it before or have rarely done it, your scalp is going to be like, what the heck is going on? And it's going to start feeling itchy. Don't itch it. When you scratch your scalp, little pieces of your skin will flake off. You're going to need to wash your hair. I found that the only way to get rid of those flakes is to wash your hair. So if you want to make sure that you don't have to wash your hair earlier in the week, don't scratch your scalp. That about wraps it up for these tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit longer, but I feel like I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say. If you could change your fate, would you? If you guys have a tip of your own on how to make your hairstyle last through the week or to go longer without washing your hair, don't forget to share it in the comment section down below. You never know who it might help. I have a few giveaways coming up, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for those. Have your notification bell on. Like I said, YouTube is just hating lately. They're not sharing all of YouTube creators' videos with their subscribers. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense. But if you guys want to make sure you have a chance to enter those giveaways, make sure you're following me on here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very soon, probably tomorrow. Maraming salamat sa lahat. Mahal ko kayo. And I love you guys. Bye!
What's up, guys? It's Jess. Today we're going to be talking about card readers because they're super fun, super exciting, super cute. Let's get into the video.
That was my husband, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Princess wave. All right, peace.